Partner cheated with my best friend. How to trust again. It's funny how ordinary the world feels right before it shatters. I was scrambling eggs in our sunlit kitchen, humming to a TikTok sound he'd sent me that morning, our morning ritual. The coffee machine gurgled, filling the air with bitter warmth. Jake walked in, tie dangling, and kissed my temple like always. But when his phone buzzed on the counter, he snatched it so quickly the spatula slipped from my hand. "Easy there," he laughed, but his voice hit a note I didn't recognize. High, panicked. When I bent to pick up the spatula, I caught him sliding the phone into his pocket, screen down. The red flags piled up like unread receipts. Jake started working late twice a week. Lena, my college roommate and go-to emergency contact, ghosted our girls' nights. Migraines, she'd text. But her Instagram showed rooftop cocktails with coworkers, always tagged in neighborhoods nowhere near her office. One night I jolted awake to Jake muttering in his sleep, "Not her fault." His brow glistened in the moonlight. I told myself it was work stress. He'd been promoted 6 months ago. Of course he was stretched thin. But my skin prickled when Lena showed up to my birthday dinner wearing his cologne, citrus and sandalwood. I sipped water to steady my hands. "New perfume?" I asked. She blinked, too fast. "A gift from Derek," she said, naming a guy she'd amicably dumped weeks prior. The gut punch came on a Tuesday. Jake forgot his phone before a jog. I'd never snooped, not once in 5 years of marriage, but I needed to confirm a DoorDash order. A notification flashed. "Lena, can't stop thinking about last night. I wish we didn't have to hide." My knees buckled. The screen blurred as I scrolled. Months of I love yous in hotel rooms I'd paid for during his conferences, selfies of them grinning in our bed, my leopard print robe pooled at Lena's feet. I vomited in the sink. They both showed up within an hour. Jake white-knuckled the doorframe. "It just happened," he rasped. "Just like gravity had shoved them into bed." Lena stared at the floor, mascara bleeding. "We never meant to hurt you." I laughed, a jagged alien sound. "Were you planning to mean it after the first time, the fifth?" They had no answers, only silence, sticky and thick as the coffee still steaming on the counter. It's been 3 weeks. I sleep on my sister's couch. My therapist says I need to process my anger, but anger implies heat. I just feel cold, hollowed out. I scroll through old photos, trips, inside jokes, promises etched in captions, and wonder when they became strangers. Last night, I tried to text Lena. My thumbs hovered. Why her? No. Was I not enough? Delete. I settled on, I hope it was worth it. She didn't reply. Jake leaves voicemails. He's willing to do anything. Started couples therapy alone, he says. Wrote me letters. I burn them unread. But sometimes at 3 a.m. I wonder, what if he's sorry? What if I'm throwing away a future over a mistake? Then I remember his words, "It just happened." And I sob until my ribs ache. TLDR. Caught my husband and best friend in an affair. Now I'm adrift, unsure if trust can ever be rebuilt, or if I even want to try.